I got my hair done yesterday, and my sister told me that I really needed to do something about my hair, and so I did. And then I promised myself I would post a video afterwards so that, I could prove to my sister how good my hair looks and that I take care of myself sometimes. But I'm in this transition, which I would call the messy middle, where I'm overcoming some really big core beliefs. I'm rejected, I'm not enough, I'm not good enough. And I'm replacing them with things like, my worth, I'm worthy no matter what I do, if just as a human being, because my worth was always dependent on what I did, my job, my status. And that's what it was, like in the 80s and in our families, where it was like, oh, look at how good my kid, oh, my dad used to say, oh, here's me as the doctor. I never became a doctor. I went and did my PhD and I quit 2.5 years in it. I had known from the beginning that I didn't want to do it, but I was trying to be a doctor like my dad wanted me to be. And, really, all I really wanted to be was either a psychotherapist or like a personal trainer. And really, like, that's what I am. I mean, I'm a teacher, but it's hard to be a healer in the education system right now. So, I've resigned from my position and I go back to supply just because I love teaching and I love the people and I love being in those spaces, but I also like seeing what's going on in there and us overgivers, self-abandoners, people who are, find their worth through helping others, we're getting destroyed in there. And it's really hard for me to watch. I was told that I cared too much and that I needed to kind of tone down my caring, and it's really hard to do when that's what your worth is. So I'm not sure where I'm going with my life and this middle, but all I know is that I am a healer, but I don't want to fix and save people. Actually, what I want to do is I want to help other people like me who are healers, who are maybe over the edge of their capacity. They, so sometimes there's some of the caring and the taking care of and the savior that is actually like a shadow, and it's actually not good for you, or at least wasn't for me. And once you realize that, and usually it happens because whoever you're trying to fix or save, it all blows up in your face, and it did for me. And my core wound that I was rejected and not good enough in this education system where caring is, if you care too much, you really do burn out. And so it's hard because, you want to serve, you want to care, and you are a carer, but there is like caring and like overdoing it. There is like empathy where it's like a must. It's like part of who you are, and detaching from an identity and learning to take care of yourself and to not feel like your worth is tied to helping others is where I'm at. And it's hard because, you switch between different identities as you learn to, in that messy middle, to kind of take your life back and to learn really who you are if you're not just giving to everybody else. And so I'm not sure where I'm going with this channel. I do want to show movement therapy, and that's how I healed myself, but also maybe share the work that people are doing in these domains of healing. There's so many great people, and that's what I love about social media and YouTube and everything, is that we can share these things with each other. People who are doing such good work, psychologists, movement practitioners, fascial experts, all these people that are learning to take our identities back, learning to intuit and to feel again, to embody our own selves and to feel worthy just in our human being body the way it is. So this is my call to action for myself. What I don't want to be is a talking head telling you what you should do to self-care. I don't want to give you another to-do list. All I want is I want to inspire you to take care of you, and maybe unmask some of the beliefs that you have, and to make you aware that maybe some of the things that you do, it's not you, it's conditioning, it's trauma, it's nervous system stuff. And a lot of the work that has to be done is uncomfortable. It's hard. it's messy, it's yucky, and you do it, and you have to, and it's action. It's like messy action, imperfect messy action. You know, it's not sitting in a therapist office talking about it. It's actually like doing the things, setting the boundaries, saying the words, saying no, choosing yourself. So for example, today I'm getting all these emails from supplies that there's like a lot of unopened spots, open spots for supplies around the city. And, you know, old me would have been like, I got to go and do that. But new me is depleted. And I know that I need to just take a day for myself. And so I choose that over that need to go in. Oh my gosh, I need to go and help them. So it's really hard to do because you really feel like you're like, oh, I'm staying at home when everybody else, all these people need help. But to me, that's growth. And I'm proud of myself and for getting this far. And I know it's not always like this every day, but that's my story. I'm sticking to it. So if you guys are in the messy middle, if you're feeling alone and being the messy middle and trying to find that spot, and especially if sometimes you're not even in the middle, you're at the bottom. Like I've been there where I was off on leave and alone and no one to talk to because everybody was working and you were just burnt out. If you're one of those people, like, know that I was there and I'm here, and I'd like to be with other people or understand or meet with other people or share with other people what it's like to go through this process and to really, there's no other side because there's always something else, there's another barrier, but it's just kind of that cyclic process of seeing how, you know, these little hero's journey where you notice a change in yourself as you get through. And, you know, we have some setbacks, we have some wins, and there's always something that comes that you don't expect. And so it's really about embracing the here and now and reminding yourself that there's no best self. There is, but you're never going to get to the best self. The best self is the self that's here right now, that can enjoy and be in the moment and can accept themselves for where they are and work towards where they want to go, or maybe something better. Maybe you're not exactly where you want to be. I'm not. I never will be, I don't think. So it's like always grateful, but not really satisfied, or no, I am satisfied. It's really just wanting to enjoy my life and learn and grow and evolve and be in my life as long as I can, doing what I love and growing myself to the point where, I don't know, maybe I'll become an enlightened genius. You never know. Okay? So if you're alone in this, you're not alone. You're never alone. And self-compassion is the key. You are worthy of love. And you are worthy of you. And nothing that you do makes you unworthy. You're always worthy. You're always worthy. You always have been. Peace out.